Dallas is about to change forever, and most people haven't realized why. The Mavericks are leaving Victory Park. 25 years, this neighborhood lived and died by the arena. But in 2031, the lights go out, and most fans are focused on the new arena, the new district, and the new chapter. But the bigger story isn't where they're going, it's what's happening when the heart of $1 billion district stops beating.
Victory Park was supposed to change everything: $1 billion vision, luxury housing, restaurants, retail, office towers, a walkable district unlike anything Dallas had ever built. There was a catch. Almost none of it worked without the arena. The bars, restaurants, the retail, the apartment premiums, everything depended on one thing: traffic. And the arena generated it. More than 200 events every year, millions of visitors, a constant stream of people keeping the district alive. Without that flow, the economics become much harder. And Victory Park knows this better than anyone, because despite having one of America's busiest arenas, the district spent years struggling to survive. Now imagine it without the Mavericks. But losing the Mavericks may not be the biggest problem, because there's a second domino, and if it falls, everything changes. The American Airlines Center was never built for one team, though. It was built for two: the Mavericks and the Stars. If the Mavericks leave, Victory Park takes a hit. If the Stars leave too, Victory Park loses its identity. Suddenly, this isn't about basketball, it's about the future of the entire district. The arena becomes a giant question mark sitting in the middle of uptown Dallas. And every investor in the neighborhood starts asking the same thing: what's the plan now? Think about what happens every time a game starts. Tens of thousands arrive, millions of dollars change hands, one event, one night, then another, and another. For decades, the Mavericks aren't just tenants, they're economic infrastructure. Remove that infrastructure and the consequences spread everywhere. Restaurants, hotels, retail, property values, investment decisions. The effect doesn't happen overnight, and that's what makes this dangerous. It happens slowly, quietly, one lease at a time. The real threat isn't empty seats, it's empty confidence. Real estate is built on expectations. For years, developers sold a simple promise: live where the action is. Walk to the games, walk to the concerts, walk to playoff nights. But when the action moves north, what happens to that promise? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Victory Park may discover the arena wasn't an amenity. The arena was the neighborhood. Maybe the Mavericks aren't leaving the center of Dallas. Maybe they're following the center of Dallas. For years, North Texas has been shifting north. People move north, money move north, corporations move north, development move north. The Cowboys, Frisco, the PGA's there, the growing corporate campuses. One by one, the region's most powerful assets followed the population. Now the Mavericks may be doing the same thing. And if they are, this isn't a relocation. It's a declaration. The future economic center of North Texas may no longer be downtown and uptown Dallas. Of course, Victory Park won't disappear. The buildings won't vanish. The apartments won't empty overnight, but districts don't die all at once. They fade, they lose momentum and lose relevance. And eventually they become something very different from what they were designed to be. So the question isn't whether Victory Park survives. The question is what it becomes. For now, nothing has changed. The crowds are still here. The restaurants are still packed. Leases are still being signed. Goldman Sachs is almost complete. The arena's still full as well, but the clock is ticking. 2031, 6 years, a few more playoff runs, a few more opening nights, then one of the defining institutions of Uptown walks away. And when it does, Victory Park will face the question that determines its future. Who are you when the reason people came here is gone?